right positions and store your carry-on luggage in either the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you.
Right, hello. I'm just going to do a quick audio check here. Lovely, okay. While we listen to this Ryanair safety video, because I've now started smart cards in the background, we can start getting this plane set up. So, today we are starting the first two legs of the virtual Ryanair UK and Ireland tour, which is Edinburgh to Dublin to Liverpool. So they're today's flights. So let's go ahead and I guess start getting ready up. So this one has already been preloaded for me in kilos, which is good. Some of them are preloaded, some of them aren't. It's a bit weird, but you know, I'm fine with that. So today we are going to be doing those flights. So in terms of busyness at the moment, Edinburgh's quiet, Dublin's quiet. So, but I've downloaded some scenery for Edinburgh. We've got the free UK 2000 scenery, so look forward to flying out of it. So today let's just start getting everything all set up. So we're flying from, actually that reminds me, let's go ahead and knock the APU off and get the ground power on for now. Don't want that. Also, my coffee's still here, but it's got a bit better. So we're flying from Edinburgh down to Dublin, which is EIDW. That reminds me, actually, I need to file the flight plan. First of all, I need to connect. Call sign today is Ryanair 42 Echo Bravo. That's today's call sign. Let's go ahead and connect. Flight plan. Cruising altitude today is flight level 240, so that was entered there before. Flight number today is flight number FR819. Runway. Oh, I'm just going to put that in later, you know. So we're going, actually, let's just do departure. So today, it was variable winds. So I'm going with the thing that SimBrief has told me. That reminds me, actually, let's connect to Unicom on Vatsim, which is 122.8, because there's no ATC. And we're taking the Ghost, oh great. This is what happens when you have an out of date nav. This happens. It's so annoying. Okay, so as usual, this is what happens. It is quite annoying. We haven't got those, so I think we'll have a look at the different ones we can do. So we've still got Tala, have we? Yeah, we've still got Tala, and we've still got Grice. So I'll have a look at which one. Tala, no. Grice is quite close, so I'm thinking maybe. I don't know, it's a bit of a pain, this. I would rather just go to Sam, you know. I could try entering it in manually. I could try that. So let's have a look at that. Let's try entering it in manually. So we'll just say we're going off runway 6. And then it should tell me down here on SimBrief exactly what waypoints I'll hit. So there is D068A. Enter it in using this, I think, because that'll make it a bit easier for us. Okay, that's not in the database. Oh, great. What about these ones? Yeah, lovely. Okay, so Gary 35 is in the database. So that could help us a bit. The fact that we have some of these in the database. Not great, obviously. I'd rather have all of them. But, you know, what can you do? That sound worried me then. To Gary 13. To that. To... Yeah, okay, so that's basically our first bit of the route. So that's quite nice that I get to do that. And after that we're taking P600. Right, another trick. Sometimes it changes. No, none of that. Okay. I can still enter them in manually. I can still do that. So it's Fennec. It's not accepting that. Don't know why, but it doesn't want to accept it. I really need to get that Navigraph subscription that allows me to get the latest, like, air rack cycle, because this one is particularly bad, because with the PMDG you get such an out-of-date one. It's actually really annoying. Right. And now I've gone out of that mode, it'll be almost impossible for me to find the route again. There you go. So from GoSam then, it's... I'll try TRN. And it's the Turnberry. And there isn't another one called Turnberry, and as usual it will not, for some reason, let me insert anything after that. I don't know why. Try the next one. What the? Okay, so for whatever reason it's not letting us put in anything after GoSam, so I can delete GoSam. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's just go ahead and accept that then. I should have done a company route, seriously. I just can't stand this. It always happens. Well, I'll delete that anyway, because I want to, I need to start putting the route in again now. And all this time, I actually just remembered, I actually should have been boarding the aircraft. So today we have 172 on board, 171, sorry, 171. Handling, pick Menzies, I guess, I don't know. From Fennec is TRN. What's it on about? Remember to operate the jetway. I haven't got that. Next one is that. It appears to be working today, which I'm grateful for. Left entry forward. Oh, I forgot that glitch. I need to close it and then open it again. It's a weird glitch. It's permanently open, that door, but it's a weird glitch, unfortunately. It doesn't look like it provided any stairs, so we'll get the air stair open for him. Right, while that all plays out, annoyingly, it's so loud, GSX. And then the last waypoint is Blacker, and that's it then. That is that bit of the route. That's the P600 bit of the route. Next, we go direct to Nelbo. Yeah. After that, it's direct to Nimat. And then arrival, we planned, I think, runway 28 at the time was the closest. So ILS 28. And then the Nimat, it's the 1K, but I'm getting the 3R. That's just the one that's popped up. So I'll accept that. Right, transition altitude at most UK airports, 6,000.
Hello. Thank you.
Usual cost index, usual reserves.
Hello.
Flight level 240 is cruise today.
Morning.
And a cruise wind of the usual 270 at 25. Right, and one thing I also want to do now is I still need to load up the airplane. So payload, we have 172 on board today. No, 170. Well, I keep saying 172. It's so annoying. And then cargo, we have 9.
I'm right next to her.
I can't remember how much it was now. Let's have a look. It was exactly 1,900, so that's 915 each.
Morning. Receive boarding cards, sir, please. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Actually, I still haven't loaded any of the fuel yet, so that's 0 fuel weight. What is our actual 0 fuel weight today? 0 fuel weight should be 56.4. We've got 56.9. Oh well. Takeoff weight is supposed to be 65 point something. It doesn't show me the takeoff weight. It'll only show me. Actually, that might be ground weight. I'm not sure.
Hello.
Probably not. And then the fuel today in kilos is
Thank you.
6. Let's go exact. 5,931. So we've got none in the centre tank today.
Boarding cards, sir, please.
So now that's everything all put in there.
Hi, morning.
N1 limit, no D rates, quite a small runway. I don't know how big it is. We'll just stick with that. Flaps 5 for takeoff. That's our centre of gravity, and the trim is 4.8.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hi, morning.
Oh, 4.79. I thought it was 8.9. There you go. I've set that successfully. And then I learned this. 15 knots above V2, so that's 160. We set it to.
Hi, morning.
And that should be the aircraft pretty much ready to go. I think we just need to go ahead and
Receive boarding cards, sir, please.
get all these ready. So that can come onto armed.
Morning.
That's on. That's on.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
I think I'm happy with everything now, so we just need to wait. Oh yeah, cruise altitude is that. Right, where's this thing here? Yeah. I've already started that, good.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
So now we just need to wait. So we'll set this up to 240, and one more job is for me to set up the altitudes. for the takeoff. So 6,000 at Go Sam. Oh yeah, we don't have Go Sam in there, so we'll make it 6,000 there.
Hello.
So that's slash 60.
Morning.
Good morning.
At Go
How are you?
30, we need to be at 6,000.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Hello.
Go 35, at or below 5,000. So I'll let it sit with that one.
And have a beautiful flight.
And that's it. That is all there is for that one. Right, I also want to look ahead at the route to make sure that everything is going good. So if we've got no sort of discontinuities, you know, that sort of stuff. So actually I just learned from that how to enter in that. So it is slash 5,000B. So 5,000 or below. Right, so that I've learned from this now. Let's have a look at the arrival. It's actually not really much of an arrival, it's just straight in. But I'm happy with that. So go back there, have a little overview of the controllers online at the moment. We've got nothing. As I said, Dublin's quiet as well, so I'll get the TCAS on because it's better. You have to have it on ground on Vatsim. It depends actually, but you know it's easier. We'll close at the air stair because I think everybody's on board, aren't they? How's the baggage? Is that completed? Yeah, all boarding's completed. So we'll go ahead and close up the air stair. I already clicked close once, but it's refusing to close. So I need to close this door first. And that does it, apparently. That just did it automatically, I think. Anyway. Just overviewing the stream, it's all going good. So let's have a look now. I don't know why the landing gear's in that position, but you know. Right, let's go off this page then. In there to performance, which I can't find. Make sure all this is set up, which it is. As progress, not performance, okay. And we're bang on time actually. We're supposed to leave the gate at 7:35 Zulu. It's now 7:36 Zulu, so pretty good. I think that's everything. Let's just check the init ref. It's all good. Transition altitude Dublin we'll just put in as 6,000, I guess. Well, I'm happy with that. For now. So it's now time. Alnav, well, some of those wouldn't be working, they're not. Actually, let's get the flight directors on first. VNav is working, Alnav's not working, that's normal. Right, let's go ahead and get the anti-collisions on. These on. And we'll start up the APU. Get those little things on there. Right. Should we be ready to push back the plane now? We're going right today on the pushback. That's actually our only option anyway. So they're driving up to our plane now. Also, breakfast is here, so I'll eat that now. Yay, breakfast. Best part of the day. Maybe.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Right, so they're going to tell me now to remove the ground power unit and the chocks. I'm happy with that because the APU is ready. So let's go ahead and remove them. Set our parking brake for when I disconnect the chocks, which I can't find. There they are. Right, off.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Right, parking brakes release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, get the fuel pumps on. And we're starting the engines. Engine's currently starting up quite slowly, actually. Oh, I forgot. That's because me being silly. You need to have the packs turned off, don't you? Which is, I think it's silly considering they're in auto. Like, they should. If they're in auto, sure they should just like do that themselves. It's a bit annoying. But, you know, right. This should all be ready to go now. Obviously, we'll have some of these warnings here to do with the aircon and all that. Because we're not set up yet fully. Let's get the flaps into takeoff position. I love listening to the flaps, it's so nice.
Set parking brakes.
My APU's off because we're on aircraft power now. I mean, we should have no warnings. Very good. But I will put these into continuous, put these back to auto, and then let them decide when they want to come on, obviously. That's why they're in auto. Any controllers? Nope, still nothing. Okay.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
So today, despite no ATC, we'll come out taxiway Echo, onto taxiway Alpha, all the way down to the end of the runway. Very simple taxi. Landing up.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Landing altitude in Dublin is 250, so I'll set that up. Also, unless you could tell from the titled video, today we're flying to Dublin and then we're flying out to Liverpool. So what, 2 flights today? What a treat. Alright, set this to runway heading, which is around that. Let's just update, actually, yeah, refresh all. Okay, they're both variable now. But I'll stick with what we've got. In terms of meta, they are both variables now. But I'm not really bothered. We should be cleared to go pretty soon. Just waiting for them to park up, I think. Unless I've missed that. I might have missed them saying have a good trip. I think I have. Yeah, I have. Okay, let's get going on our way to Dublin. I don't know why our plane just stopped then. Right, while we're watching this, sort of like listening to that Ryanair safety video going on behind, I'm just setting up everything ready for takeoff, so it's just a case of going straight now to the end of the runway and taking off. So nothing up there that looks strange. No warning lights, which is obviously good. That's before take-off checklists, okay? And then I'll get the after take-off checklists up for when we actually take off. So So we're taxiing right to the end of the runway now. Nothing in terms of traffic on the entire route. Very quiet at this time, obviously. Even London's empty at this time of day. Crazy. Right, I'll start to slow down now because I will pull up on the runway. I'll hold short and advise that I'm taking off on Unicorn, and then we can get moving. So we're at the holding point now, so just idle the throttle for a minute. Right, type in here EGPH traffic, take off runway 06. Okay, let's get moving. But we're lined up on the runway. And let's go. Take off. Trying to stay on course there. Right, V1, rotate, V2. LNAV and VNAV are on. Also start the clock, which I forgot to do. So the flights went down to 2. And then we'll get the autopilot in there. And flaps can go down. The transports can come back. Taxi lights can come off. Oh yeah, the landing gear. That was pretty stupid. Did forget the landing gear. I don't know, there's no announcement for the landing gear on this plane for some reason. Oh well. Start switches into flight mode. And that is everything. We're reaching that 6,000 restriction. And that's it now. It's a case of sitting back now. And enjoying the flight. Well, 11 miles until that restriction ends. And then it's back up. All very calm at the moment. Flaps 40 landing as usual. I might as well set this up. I haven't got much else to do. Right, course is 280. ILS 111, decimal 35. Because to be honest, what's the point in actually waiting to set it all up? I may as well just set it up now. Right, all that is set up, so we're about to start climbing now. It's going to be quite a steep climb, I think. All the way up to 240. Oh yeah, auto brakes can come off as well. What am I like today? Right, I'm finished with that breakfast. I've still got a bit of tea though, so gotta have some tea. Tea's good. I'll set the heading to the runway heading as well. Why not? And now it's time for the world's steepest climb. Standard pressure. Yeah, look at that. The plane's going crazy. Yeah, this plane's a bit crazy, isn't it? This plane's mad. It's like, wee! Let's get to cruising altitude quickly! It's like that. It's crazy. Right, we've now reached 10,000 feet, so they can come off. Seat belts can go. Seat belts can go on. Off, I mean. Seat belts can go off. 12 miles to Fenwick. And now obviously it's going to start speeding up an awful lot because it wants to get up to the proper speed. moment, Liverpool's looking pretty quiet as well. Dublin, we've got 2 incoming flights, both of which are from the US and both of which are nowhere near where I am. But look there, yeah, both of them haven't even left yet. One from Boston, one from Philadelphia, so they will not be landing for ages. There is a departure, actually, that's just spawned. Actually, no, he's not just spawned up. He's halfway on his way to Toronto, so... So that's it now. We're just gonna sit back and watch the plane. Fly to Dublin. Obviously, hopefully the plane will get a lot quieter. I am tempted to turn down the volume. It's quite loud. Right, there you go. Turn that down a bit. It didn't appear to make any difference though. But, you know. Whatever. We're now bang on the right speed of climb. So, I'm happy with that. Right, let's close off all of these charts for Edinburgh and go over to the charts for Dublin. So this is what I want. Standard arrival chart for runway 28. So let's have a look at what it is here. So Nimat is what we're taking today. Whoa, these are ridiculously complicated, in fact. They're not great charts, I'll be honest. Can barely work out what's going on. It's all directed by ATC, I think. It's a bit weird at Dublin. So let's have a look at... So Nimat and then Rockner. They're the only 2 that are showing up on my thing. So I go down from Nimat, I know that. And then... I can't find the correct one. It's a very packed in chart, this one. Let's try the other 28 one. There's 2. This is the Nimat 1X. This could be a bit more... Obviously, I'm still running a slightly different arrival because of how it is. It's not great because of the charts that are a bit out of date, aren't they? So I think we'll have to leave it and just keep it with what the Airbus says, which is why... Well, not the Airbus, the... What's it called now? The Boeing, there you go, that's what it's called. Also, London Centre just came online in the south, so I will not be flying through the south of that area. Whoa, I forgot, Norway Online has just started. Norway Online it's massive at the moment. There's basically for, I think it's about 32 hours or something like that. They're having Norway constantly being Norway centres.
Gentlemen, at this time, the flight attendants are coming around with food and drink. You may also unfasten your seatbelt and move around.
That's the announcement to say we basically reached cruising altitude. Right, how long are we actually having at cruise today? 43 miles. It's nothing. Honestly, nothing. Right. set it down to the ILS altitude for descent, which should be about 3,000. It's 2,500. So, yeah, only 40 miles to cruise today. It's what you expect, generally. I am going to be flying through London airspace a bit, I think. Just a little bit, yeah. But only, not enough, really. If I look at the route on Simbrief, I am flying through their centre a little tiny bit. But then that's not even the bit they're covering the south. So... So look again at the weather down in Dublin. It's exactly the same as last time I checked it, so no refresh there. I do want to quiet this airport, this plane down, but nothing seems to work. It is a bit unfortunate, but, you know, there's nothing I can seem to be able to do to turn this thing down. Unless I go into this page here and change everything. This literally is doing nothing. Nothing. Oh wow. Dublin's still pretty quiet. Actually, I'd like to have a look at ATC bookings to see if later on we'll have some ATC. Let's have a look. Calendar? I think it is. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, London. Yeah, no, Liverpool is EGGP. The approach... There's a mentoring session on between 11 and 1. 11. Yes, we might just hit that. I'm not sure. We might hit it. We might not. But I'm not sure whether a mentoring session is different to like a position I'll be holding. I'm not totally sure on that. But so we are going to have them online at between 11 and 1. Is that in UTC time or regular time? Will it tell me? All times are in UTC, so that's an hour behind. So it's actually 12 till 2. So I don't think we'll hit that, unfortunately. But, you know, oh well. But at the moment, though, we are going wow. Oh look, where's that under there? Where is that? EGOI. OY. Okay, where's that? Let's have a look. Type it in. EGOY. Airport. There you go. RAF West Froy. I don't know how to say that. It's an RAF base, basically. RAF base. Oh! What the? Why is it slowing itself down? Is there really a speed restriction at Nimat? Is there actually no? That's just because that's where the 100 like comes in. That's why. Right, landing speed is currently all the way down at 136 knots, so that's alright. I've set all this up now. Don't need to do any of those, so let's go to land. That's the landing checklist. And we're descending now. We've just hit the top of descent.
Upright position. Also.
And hopefully this time we'll get a good landing, unlike the last time. Engine power's going right down. We need to be actually they say it's 6,000, we need to be 6,000 or above at Rockner, so I'll set that in there. We've only been in the air 20 minutes so far. Estimated flight time today is 47 minutes, so I think we'll beat that. In terms of metas, we have updated. It's 260 again, which fits runway 28, which we're landing on. Okay. Dublin is still just as quiet as ever. In terms of centres, London South Centre is still the only one online. So still, let's just go back to what we were doing. So yeah, the plan is to fly into Dublin, and then from there we'll fly into Liverpool. So Liverpool is, at the moment, very quiet. There's no plane heading into Liverpool at the moment. There's one plane that left, nothing else. So I'm very happy with that. Hopefully we'll have a butter landing. Fingers crossed. Butter. Fingers crossed we have butter. We probably won't, but you know. Bit of a shame. Oh yeah, the landing yesterday, it took the harshest landing, which was a bit of a shame, really, because we had, like, basically, I actually watched the footage back and I couldn't see what it said was a bounce, but according to it, I had a very hard bounce and then buttered. So, I don't know how that worked. It just, I only felt the butter one, I didn't felt the bounce, but, you know, it's Ryanair landing, so maybe I just wanted to put that in to make it a little bit extra realistic. You never know. You never know. Look at this nice little camera. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da-da. Oh look, it's a Ryanair plane. Also, we need to have a look at the aerodrome chart because we are parking. Have a look between gates 107. Okay, that was that. The smart car's going off again. Right, that's between 107 and 127. There, today's parking stands. So we're flying in on runway 2 at 28. So we'll land. Yeah, and then taxi all the way down then into the airport. And then when we're at the airport, the gates in question, I'm just zooming in quickly. Gates in question are over there. So we'll land all the way down and then come off all the way down Sierra onto Alpha after crossing runway 34, all the way down Foxtrot, and then taxi into the apron, and then it's one of those stands along there. So when I flew into Dublin a few weeks ago, that was the same route I think I took. So quite weird, but there you go. Now I've got that sorted, there's no problem, so we are quite low now. Well, not that low, but lower than before. 65 miles to Dublin now, so not far, not far. So this will become a stream series, I think, this little UK tour we're doing for virtual Ryanair. So the tour is as follows. There's 10 legs. They're quite short, all of them. So it's from Edinburgh to Dublin, Dublin to Liverpool, they're the two we're doing today. Then Liverpool to Knock, Knock to Bristol, Bristol to Dublin, Dublin to Manchester, Manchester to Belfast, Belfast to Stansted, Stansted to Dublin, Dublin to Leeds. That's the tour. So we go to Dublin quite a lot, obviously being the home base. We only go to Stansted once. Go to Bristol, go to Knock, Liverpool, Manchester, Belfast, Leeds. Quite a few airports, so a couple of little short hops, a couple of little longer hops. None of them are that long, so I'm looking forward to doing that. This is obviously the first 2 legs we're doing today. Also, the second flight we're doing today will actually be shorter than the one we've done now. Not by a lot, but a little bit shorter. Liverpool is still quiet, Dublin's quiet, you know, all that sort of stuff. We're at 13,000 at the moment, 13,000. Why on earth have I just got an ATIS report? Hang on a minute, it's 122.8. Is that... oh, great. Is that an ATIS for another aircraft, another airport? Okay. That's actually really annoying. Why on earth has that just happened? Okay. Great. Okay, voice going all the way down. And then this. I've actually just got out of range of it, I think. No, never mind, it's there. What I've done is I've undocked it and then put it on my second monitor where I can't see it. So I now don't have to see it or hear it, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Hopefully now when it ends though it doesn't go back to the screen where it was. Right, okay, seatbelts are coming on. But it's so annoying though, like who on earth at Vatsim decided that they'd have an 80s, that they'd make their like Unicom the same frequency as something else? Why would you do that? It's really annoying. Get the speed brakes out so we can slow down in time for the 10,000 speed limit. Yeah. I'll set the auto brakes now to 3, I guess. Because again, the sharper braking we have, the quicker I can vacate the runway and the shorter taxi I'll have, so that's what I'd rather do. Descending very slowly now. Very, very slowly, in fact. Because it's trying to get to 6,000 as late as possible, I think. $38 miles to Dublin. Not far now. Not far at all. And hopefully we can butter this aircraft. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What's our go around altitude? Do we have a go around pattern? No, we don't. Rip. We have no go around pattern today for some reason. Right, we're descending 8,400. So at the moment, we're just passing 8,000 feet. Let's just refresh the weather down at Dublin. Got no change at all, so we're good to land, I think. Make sure all this is ready. We're not ready yet, though. We need to get to the ILS first. At the moment, we're still at 7,500 feet, so not time to think about it yet. Little inside view of the aircraft. Not great, but you know. Also, I've just remembered, I think I've forgotten to get scenery for Liverpool. So I will need to do that while we're on the ground, I think. Let's just do it now. UK 2000. And then we go to their extreme scenery. And then products, then we get the free version, which is the less detailed version. And I'll get that now. So it's less detailed, unfortunately. A lot less detailed. Actually, I don't think I'll have it in the game anyway. Right, there you go. That's that sorted, I guess. But I'm not sure if that thing will be in the game or not. I'm not 100% sure because obviously I've only just installed it now, so it might not be in the game, might be in the game. I don't know. Right, we've reached 6,000 just in time for Rockner, so the plane took 6,000 or above very literally, obviously. Reset altitude, yeah, I'll do that. Down to 2,500 is the plan. So we're descending at this speed now, which is the proper speed. Very slow, but you know, it's alright, I guess. Very, very slow. Set the pressure. Right, start switches. I'm happy for them to go into continuous now. Recall is checked. Speed brake needs to be armed. I'll do that. I'll do the rest of those once we're a bit closer to the ILS. I'll just finalise the landing speed, which is the same as it was before. Right, we've just hit the decel point, so get the first level of flaps out. Out to flaps, what, 2 maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so Eurocontrol West just went online, which covers, it only covers Ireland, and that's above flight level 245. So, and Eurocontrol, Maastricht Eurocontrol also went online. So, a ton of Eurocontrol in these areas at the moment. But again, that's above flight level 245, so we won't even be going above flight level 245, so it doesn't really concern us. Okay, I think now is when I should start getting ready. So arm spoilers, auto brakes are set, flaps and landing lights. Okay. Well, the flaps are constantly going out. Let's get the approach armed, and we've hit the glide slow, I think. GP, that's what it says it's forward, I don't really know. Glide path, that's what it is, glide path. I'm being silly, I don't know what any of that means somehow. Said to go around altitude, which is normally roughly 3,000. So this plane now, getting ready to land. So we'll get the retractables on. There's the airport up ahead. Which means I'm happy to get the gear out. The nose camera's a good view, mate. No, actually it isn't. And then we're setting this down to 136, which is our landing altitude, landing speed today. Full flaps. There they are. I think that's it. Okay. This thing will now slow itself down. And we're now just going to start to get ourselves in position to land. Landing runway 28, Dublin traffic. Obviously there's nobody at Dublin, so there's not a lot of point in actually sending out a call on there, but you know. Right, the trim wheel's going a bit crazy, obviously. I'm going to move all this back up to the top now. Ready for the flight to Liverpool later. For now, though, it's ready to land. It is time to land. So, go in manual. For now, I think we should just stick with the exact path that this thing was following before, because that's bang on. You get the little minimums warning. I don't really know what it wants me to do there. And then it just ends. Like, it comes up and then ends. I don't really get that. I can see the wings flexing. Look at them. I'll approach Dublin Airport now. Little freeze there for good measure. Let's have a look at the wings. Look at them go. Those wings are going crazy. They're like the wings of a bird. 300 away. There's the minimum warning. Continue.
Sync rate 30, 20, 10.
And land. Absolute butter, I think that was. Oh, I've just missed that exit, unfortunately, so it'll be to the next one. Lovely, I think. That was a pretty smooth landing. Let's have a look. 102. Nice. So we touched down at 214. There was a little bounce, and then we touched down at 102. So I'll take the heaviest of the two, 214. That's a pretty good landing. So, not quite butter, but pretty good. And here we are down. So, lights can come off, taxi lights on, APU is going to start up. And just stop the clock there. 42 minutes flying time today, and we're down, so all the way down Sierra now. Let's go ahead and get GSX ready to go. So, and the gates that we want aren't actually here. Great. Not overly helpful. This is. Okay, we'll just go to the gate that I want to go to and then select GSX from there. Because you can do that as well. I think I'll get something about electric maybe. Air conditioning, okay. Oh yeah, packs can come off, can't they? I think I don't want APU bleed. That solved it, yeah. Apparently this is supposed to be Sierra, but the signs on the ground are telling me this is Bravo. I think the scenery's a bit out of date. I think, yeah, it's out of date, isn't it? The scenery. So we're going down that, yeah, and then it's on pier number 1. Oh, that's why, yeah, pier 1 doesn't exist. In this scenery, we've only got 2 piers. That's why, maybe they've built those other ones later on in the airport's life. Because I see a massive sort of ballroom, and then there's one next to that. So we've got tier 2 and 3, and there's no other piers. That's why, I think, we've got that problem. Okay, I guess we'll have to change. That's what's happened then. So I think I'll have to get some scenery for Dublin Airport next time then. Because it's out of date. Definitely it's out of date. So I'll just park up on this bit here, I guess. On this little, on Pier 3, we'll park up at Pier 3. Not great, but there you go. That's what it's like having out-of-date scenery, I guess. We'll have to get some scenery. I'll search for some scenery afterwards. But I'm fine with this parking spot here anyway. I'm happy with it, so. It's got a jetway and all that, so it's good enough to park at. So I can cross off those ground charts now. Well, I think that there should be good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And the GSX menu isn't even turning on. There you go, GSX is here now. And now, I think it's just frozen or something, I can't tell. Flight ended, so I can finish that, file the pirate. Okay, so my flight sim appears to have just gone a bit. The camera has just broken. What did I press? I've pressed something. Ryanair. There you go. Whoa. It was a massive lag spike from GSX. That's what that was. Gigantic lag spike. Right, open that. Open the back door because we'll get stairs. Open cargo. Wow, that was a pretty big bit there. Right, ground connections. Shocks can come on. Ground power can go on. So we're on ground power now. Seatbelt signs are off now. Those can go off, I guess. Yep. Fuel pumps can come off. I'll keep the packs off. Actually, no, keep them on for now and then turn them off when it comes to doing the engine. Okay, so that was this flight. Now, on to Liverpool. So, I need to... We'll keep connected to Vatsim. Right. Actually, we'll disconnect from Vatsim. And then... So, next job now is to do the next one, which I'll just make sure the flight number's all in order. First, FR442, Dublin to Liverpool. So when I click Liverpool here, it should come up with FR442. FR442 Liverpool, that is correct, okay. So we'll be doing that now. So let's go ahead and pop Liverpool in there, book flight to Liverpool. Yep, so it's booked now. I don't know how we even have 184 passengers, that doesn't even fit. There's no logic in that, 184. Right, new flight now then. FR442 from Dublin to Liverpool. Liverpool? I don't know, that just sounded weird. That just sounded really weird. Anyway, call sign, not call sign, flight level. Oh, flight level's down there anyway. 737. Today's is EIFIA. So let's just put that in there. EIFIA. ATC call sign is Ryanair 442. Scheduled time en route today is 55 minutes. Passengers is full because this only goes up to 162 and we have 184. Cargo is, we need to round it obviously, 1.9 just. But if you round it, it's 1.9. Altitude is flight level 210. Departure for runway 28, I think. The weather's still the same. And then down in Liverpool, it's 150 at 5 knots. So runway 09 is the best one. This is the shortest, so we'll pick this, I guess. I'll have a look at the... I'll have a look at the departures we've got from Dublin first, before I start. So we have got Liffey departures. Haven't got Kish departures though, so I'll pick this one. Here, which is actually the same one that we've been given by them. By them, I mean. Ryanair. Yep, that's the same route, so we'll pick that one. So let's go ahead and dispatch that. So we're only going up to 210 now on this flight. Happy with that, lovely. So runway 28 and it's the Liffey 4A it'll be, because that's the closest to 5A. Right, and then from Liffey we're taking Q37, UQ37. No, great. Time to enter it all in manually then. So it's only a couple of waypoints, luckily. Okay, that's not in its database. Okay, that's not in its database either. And then Donax is in its database, and Malad is also in its database. And then that's it then, it's on to the arrival, which is ILS 09, and it's the Tipo 3A. And we do have Tipo arrivals, just not the 3A. We have the 1A, so I'll pick that. No transition, so that's everything. That's everything all put in there, so a lot easier than last flight. Fuel today is 5187. Still nothing in the centre tank. And then payload is full on. And cargo is an extra little bit, so 975 in each. Have we finished the deboarding? Yep, so I'll request boarding. And there's the usual massive lag that I'm getting with GSX, apparently. It's obviously quite annoying. Right, we'll connect again now with our new call sign, which is 442. And we're going from Dublin to EGGP. That's our alternate. Departure time is apparently 9:15. I'm happy with that. Estimated time en route today is just 32 minutes, so a lot shorter. As usual, yeah, GSX has caused this to lag out tremendously. Right. Cruise speed today is approximately 3. Well, the speed's gone a bit weird, so I'll just put 400. I'll just put 400. It's gone a bit weird, I think, that. And then that's our route. And then in terms of fuel, how much fuel are we carrying today? 1 hour 56. So I'll file that. Yeah, GSX has done that thing again where it's caused my the thing that like makes my camera has gone a bit weird again. Not so great. There you go. Going in and out, fix that. Bit of an odd glitch, I'll be honest. Never come across that before. Anyway, these people are now going to start to board. Meanwhile, I want to start up smart cars. Yep. 210, same route and all that. But we're down to 174 passengers. Which apparently is not letting me close. Okay, just forget that, I guess. It's not letting me change it. So it started the flight now. Lovely. And let's go ahead and look at the charts. So, departure chart from runway 28. We're on the Liffey 5A, basically. There's no restrictions whatsoever, so I can't see that actually next bit, but I'll keep it that. Won't go with ground charts because I know where I'm going this time, because also I just pulled in. And then we'll also get Liverpool charts up. So let's go back from Liverpool, no, back from Edinburgh, sorry, and into Liverpool. Where is Liverpool? There it is. So, arrival is today via, I think it's Tipod. Yep, it is Tipod. So, we're northeast and west, I think. The Tipod. Which one are we then? Can't really find which one we are. Let's try the south and southeast. I can't actually find the Tipod that we're on, which is a bit strange. Let's have a look at what I've got here. Good job I had a look at the route because it's a bit messed up.
I'm right next to you. Thank you.
Yeah, so we've got a bit of a weird one here. Bit of a glitch, I think. Something's happened.
Thank you.
That's caused this to go a bit strange.
Morning.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Hello. Thank you.
Okay, so let's just try and get this all sorted again. More route troubles, of course. Wouldn't be a flight without any kind of crazy route troubles, would it? Right, so okay, that's what I think we're going to do. Is go straight onto the ILS. It's a bit of an old route we're taking, isn't it? But that's what I think I'm going to have to do, because I haven't really got much choice. So I'm supposed to be coming in there from Mallard into Tipod. So that's supposed to be Mallard there, and then I go into Tipod, but it's a bit stupid. I don't really know what exactly's happened. So I'm supposed to come. Where does it start? So that's the thing. The arrival. I don't know where those SLP one have come from and all that. I don't know where that's come from. So after Liffey, which is the start of what's supposed to obviously be
Morning.
the arrival but isn't. No, the departure, I mean. We're supposed to go
Morning. Morning.
to Mallard, but instead it's done. I know what Right, what I'm getting here is we need to go to Mallard, but there, and then I'm supposed to delete those two. Because from the charts, that's what I can gather happens, is you go out to Mallard, judging by the charts, that's what they say, they go Mallard, go from Mallard, straight to Tipod, and then into the airport. That's what the charts say, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's, I think, all those little issues plugged out. So let's go and get the APU started. Of course, GSX is now telling me something, and I can't see what that something is because obviously I've trapped that window, which is a bit of a pain. So I can't really actually see what they're trying to get me to do. I think they're trying to get me to close the doors. Stop, GSX. Please stop. It's actually really annoying. Like, I've managed to put it into my sim now. Yeah, they're saying close left entry forward. So let's go ahead and close my doors. I'm happy with that. All I need to do now is start bringing on APU power. Good. And that means that now I can go ahead and get that, set the parting brakes, and then take off the wheel chocks, and that should be about it. Now we need to get these back on, ready for the flight, get the packs off because we're doing an engine start. So all this can go on. Now we're on a separate flight, we'll use the right ignition. Like real life. Right, I've still forgotten to put all this info in first, because I've been a bit distracted by all that silliness that's been happening with that. Okay, cruise wins. Is that. So that's that put in. Only one limit, no D rate. Flaps 5 for takeoff. This needs to get to 160 on that. Okay, so now what else do we need to do? I think that's it. It's now time to prepare for departure. I want to go, let's go right. So let's have a look at Liverpool. Nothing now. The plane that was actually left there earlier has moved on now. So let's start flying again. Another flight now. That's all reset and ready. So
We're ready for pushback.
I'm ready to push back also. Let's get the engine page up, ready for start.
Locking gear.
VNAV should work. Oh, LNAV is working too now. And we'll set the altitude up to 210.
Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, we'll start our engines. The packs are off, so they should start. But they're choosing not to today. The packs are off. Oh, APU bleed needs to be on. Okay, so that's now going to start the engines. And flaps 5 will go. Currently playing flying overhead. Going to, that's a Norwegian then, is it? I think. Gatwick to New York. London control's gone offline, so... Oh well. Make sure the trim is set to 4.9. There it is. Right, I'm letting this one start up now as well, so that's the engines pretty much started. That one can go into continuous once this thing. Parking brakes are set. And that's into continuous as well, so that's all ready to go. Seatbelts can come on. We're on that power now, so I can get the packs back onto auto and get the APU bleed off. So GSX is getting us all ready now, so...
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass been removed.
The heading's already set into the correct heading, obviously, because that's the same one we landed on. Let's just have a quick check. Refresh all. Right, Dublin has had an update. 270 at 4 knots. That is still runway 28 then.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And I actually know where we're taxiing now. We're going that way, and then up across there, and that's it. Very short taxi. Just check that the virtual Ryanair stuff is all correct. It is. Right, okay. It's an have a good trip. Very good. Happy for that. Okay. I think we should be ready to start leaving now. I can get Dublin charts shut off once we take off. They haven't said have a good trip yet. He's still walking back to his little pushback tractor. And there he is. He's driving it away. Bye. Bye, little GSX person. So the route today is just 144 miles, so quite short. Very short, in fact. Right, is that... He's not back at his gate yet, so I don't think they'll let us go yet. One last check. Yeah, we're all good to go. So, let's go ahead. I think... Yeah, let's go. And away we go on our second flight of today from Dublin to Liverpool. very short taxi, this one. Very short taxi. Okay, let's get ready to leave then. So we're just crossing the runway here. So we're here at runway 28 now, ready to go. And it's quiet in the area, so there's no need to notify Unicom really. So we can just get right away, I think. So, taxiing onto the runway, flaps 5 is all good. Set the auto brakes, because I haven't done that yet. Right, before take-off checklist, just check it. I'm happy with all those. So, oh yeah, landing lights, that's the only thing. Taxi lights, don't need those. All good, I think. Just the landing lights, is it? Yeah, landing. That says landing and strobes. So, where's the strobe? That's already on. Okay. Right, 40%. Good. Toga. And away we go. $100 knots. V1. Rotates. V2. Positive rate. Gear up. Start the clock. Little minimums warning there. Okay. So this thing is now going to start to slow down. Flaps down one position. Flaps down another position. Flaps all the way down. And autopilot in. Very steep climb this thing, obviously. I don't know what those little warnings are about that you get for some reason. I don't really understand those. Actually, it's time for the other landing lights to come off as well, because we've climbed so steeply. And it hasn't actually gone on to speed yet for some reason. Don't know why it didn't do that. Like, I'm not supposed to be controlling the speed, it's supposed to be. Okay, right. Passing 10,000 pretty much now. A very, very steep climb there. I'd say it was pretty expected, given the how short this flight actually is. Okay. I'm happy with how this plane's progressing. I just wish it would hand over the control of the speed to someone else. I don't know why it's not done that. Right, those can go into flight mode now. Yeah, I've done all those. And London SC Centre just came online, but I don't think they're within our range anyway. Right, this is actually really annoying me now. Like, I'd rather this thing followed its own speed. I don't know why it isn't. Oh, I know why. It's because VNAV hasn't been enabled yet. Oh my word, that's just me being silly. I didn't put VNAV in. That's why it climbed so steeply. To be fair, I think it needed to climb that steeply. I think it actually wanted to, because it did tell me it was only a 40-mile descent, with no 40-mile ascent, which is tiny. So I think that was just planned, but still a bit of a new mistake there. That's why it wasn't managing its own speed. Oh well. Bit stupid of me. Never mind. We're not dead. Plane's still good. Right. Landing altitude today is 109, so that's 100. Meaning that the barrow is down at... Well, that's about 320 I put. There it is. It's almost at its cruising altitude, which was expected. So at the moment, yeah, there it is. London SC Centre is live. SC doesn't actually cover where we are. And I haven't looked on my little map. I have got a little map telling me where each and everything is. EGGP, which is where we are, and Liffey, which is where we've just passed. We are in the London FAR, but that's London North Centre. So we're only controlled by the North Centre or the whole centre. We're not controlled by the SC, S or W. Can't be controlled by any of those, so that's perfectly fine. We're almost at cruising altitude after just 6 minutes. That's absolutely insane. I've never had that before, I don't think. And this is the reason why we are spending precisely, what's that, 10 miles? Maybe? Something like that. At top of climb. That is why this plane was so sharpish to get in the air, was because we don't have very long at that cruise level. Because this thing takes a lot longer to descend than it does to ascend. So yeah, 10 miles we have at top of climb. Not long. and then I'll set it down to the ILS altitude, which is 2500. It does show how short this flight is, though. It is that short. We are just, 97 miles from Liverpool. I think it's a bit, in real life I think they do cruise though, at roughly this same level. It's not, you don't cruise at a particularly high, you don't cruise, when I did that flight from Dublin to Bristol in real life, like I was cruising I think for like 3 minutes on the way there, and that's a longer flight than this one. And that's how Ryanair operates, straight up, straight down. In this case, literally, because 2 minutes. It's not much at all. How long is this streaming going on now? Coming up to 2 hours. So I think this will cross the record for the longest stream I've ever done. I believe it will. I've thoroughly enjoyed it though. How many viewers have we actually had? I don't think we've had any. Well, I think we've had one constant viewer because I'm not watching on my phone anymore because I have 2 monitors. So I'm monitoring it from this other monitor, and that, because I'm watching on the live control room, that doesn't count as a viewer, I don't think. So, oh, there you go, we're descending. Look at that. Right, I'll have a look at my smart cards now. How long was that? Precisely 1 minute 39 seconds. That's how long our cruise was. 1 minute 39 seconds. So basically, in other words, nothing. I can close off those charts actually now. May as well get the aerodrome chart up for Liverpool. There's not a lot of point because it's such a small airport. But and then we'll also, I think, so next stream, which will be probably next week, we'll be doing a flight between Liverpool and Knock. Obviously, all of these are going to be in the 737 because that's the aircraft that uses this route. I am enjoying flying the PMDG. I haven't flown it, as I said in the stream I did. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday when I flew between. Oh, where was it now? It was Stansted and Dusseldorf Wies. I haven't flown this thing for ages. I think also I would like to show you the Majestic Dash 8 I bought. Haven't shown that on the channel yet. I have shown the Aerosoft before. I've also shown the Beechcraft before. They're the only planes I've got. I haven't got any others, so. But yeah, so. Gotta say, this is the weirdest flight ever. I haven't bothered taking the seatbelts off because it's such a short flight. I don't know, I should have actually thinking about it, but forgot. It escaped me. Okay, the descent checklist as well. That was all. I already did that, which was good. So the next one is the landing checklist. So, oh yeah. Also, let's set up the, what's it called? The ILS approach. So course of 089. That's it there. 111.75. And then put that in there. Lovely. Flaps 40 landing as usual. That's what we normally have on this channel. And hopefully we can have a smooth landing like we did in Dublin. Because smooth landing equals lots of points. Which is good. And there's also actually another online. There's not online, sorry. There's another, what's it called? There was another. Oh, I've totally forgotten now. There's another tour going on as well. It involves a longer flight. So if I finish this one, I think I'll move on to that one. And also, Virtual EasyJet, which are run by the same company as this Virtual Ryanair, also have tours like this, and so do the Virtual Flybe and things like the Virtual BA and all that, all run by the same company. But unfortunately, I think a lot of them don't tend to have tours on, and the main big ones are Ryanair and EasyJet. They're the two biggest in this company, and they're the ones who tend to have all the events. So, obviously this virtual Ryanair at the moment have 2 tours going on at the moment. This one until October, and another one until September running. And another one is, so that one running until September is a tour of Europe. And the one running until October is this one, which is the tour of Ireland and the UK. So they're the tours that we've got. So we're just passing 15,000, only 64 miles off of well, I've got a plane that is heading into Edinburgh. Good. That's where we were earlier, actually. There's nothing else heading into Liverpool. Honestly, Edinburgh, there's 2 flights heading in there at the moment, and I've just left. Oh, great. I've just looked, and there's a Ryanair flight between Belfast and Dublin just about to set off. So Dublin's about to get a little bit of traffic, and so is Edinburgh, as soon as I've left both of them. And when I joined the server, Liverpool had a plane just about to leave. And now I'm flying there, nobody whatsoever. That's seriously done on purpose, isn't it? Manchester's pretty busy, there's about 3 or 4 planes on the ground there. There's 4 on the ground there's 3 on the ground at Gatwick, 3 on the ground at Heathrow. Which is busy for this time of day. I mean, obviously, there's only 439 people connected to Vatsim. Like, fast forward to, say, 7 o'clock at night, there'll be 800, 700, there'll be a lot more connected. It's like that though. 12,500 at the moment is current altitude. So we've got out of range of that 80s now, so that menu's gone now, which is good. Also, this will be the moment of truth to see if that, what's it called? The scenery I downloaded earlier for Liverpool has gone in or not, because it was quite late, obviously, I did it, so I'm not sure if it will have done it. "22 miles. We're approaching where we need to descend, actually, so let's go ahead and get the fixed landing lights on. Seatbelts have been on all this time for all passengers. Oh well. But it's time to slow down now to that 250 knot marker, which we should be hitting quite soon. We'd like to get ourselves slowed down, so that's right. Okay, my game has just picked up an EasyJet that said, yeah. What? What is this guy doing? He's a 737, but he's got an EasyJet call sign. Is he living in the 2000s and not the 2010s, when EasyJet used to operate the 737 but don't anymore? What's up with that? Well, there you go, I have no idea what's up with that, but we'll have to just stick with it because it's ridiculous. But, you know, that's Vatsim. That is Vatsim. This thing's just passed below 10,000 feet now. Past 10,000 feet. 12 miles to Mallard. How far are we to at Liverpool? We're 41 nautical miles. So look, actually, I'm not in view of the tower at the moment, so Don't get to do a little sneak peek, unfortunately. I was going to, can't. Don't even got anything to do at the moment. Because all the ILS and everything's all set up, so we're just waiting simply for the next thing. Actually, I haven't updated my approach speed in a bit. It has updated down to 136 knots. Obviously it does update often depending on the weight of the aircraft, so as we burn fuel then that will change. I personally think it should be able to calculate, it can calculate fuel usage, so why it can't calculate landing weight based off the fuel usage in terms of when it comes into calculate the landing speeds, I don't know. That's just a thing about this plane. It's the same thing with the Majestic Dash 8 where you have to constantly adjust the rudder like direction or whatever. It's annoying, but you have to do it. 34 miles to Liverpool. And we're only 19 minutes into the flight. This is such a short flight though. I mean, from Simbrief told us, what was it, 32 minutes, which that's actually like, I think in real life it takes roughly 25, maybe. In real life you can get this flight super cheap as well, so, you know, if I lived in Liverpool, I'd definitely get a flight to and from there as a day trip. Because that's the thing, I went to Dublin actually a couple of weeks ago from Bristol, and that was a day trip. It was a good idea, I think. But yeah, it'd be a lot easier if it was Liverpool to Dublin. A lot easier. Oh well. Right, going below 7,000 feet now. So how far away are we from the decel point now? Less than about 10 miles. So not long, and then we have to slow down. Let's go down to ground pressure. Let's refresh the MET R down in Liverpool. Still, it's gone to variable now, so we're just landing on the runway that we've been given by Simbrief, which at the time was correct. But it's gone down below that sort of it's gone below 3 knots, and when it's below 3 knots, you can use any runway. But there's no one flying into that at the moment, so we'll just stick with that. Okay. You can see just like, when I last checked how many people were on Vatsim, it was 439. It's now to 447 in like 3 minutes. It's constantly going up. At the start of the day it's completely empty, and then it just keeps going up and up and up. And then everyone starts landing. I don't know what time it starts quieting down. I reckon it's about 11 maybe, 12. Right, we're at 5,000 feet now. So quite low, and we're closing in on that little descent point, less than 5 miles from that now. So I'll put it down to 10 nautical miles on there. We've had no ATC all day, how about that? No ATC whatsoever. What's the difference between Vatsim and flying online? I have no idea. It was no, offline and Vatsim. I have no idea. Today, it was exactly the same. Silly. Absolutely silly. Oh well. Right, this thing's supposed to be slowing down now, so... Drag required, got a little message there, so... It's 250 I'm allowed to open the flaps, I think, on this plane. Yeah, it is, 250 knots. So let's slow it down a little bit now. There's an A321 2E. Again, makes no sense whatsoever. I have no idea where any of this logic comes from. apparently it's a 787, but it's showing up in my sim for whatever reason. It's an AV21. No sense there whatsoever. A little bit snotty there. Not nice. Right, let's get the flaps out again. Go down to flaps 5 for now. Get the speed brake out, help this thing slow itself down a bit. And then switch it into approach mode. What's our go around altitudes today? No idea. Oh, there you go, 1700, that's it. What a weird go around out. That's a very low go, it's 1700 or above actually. One last check of the landing speed, which is correct. So we're just waiting to for the glide slope and the localizer, and then we'll be able to land. So the approach here starts a little bit further out from the airport than normal, so I like this though. Yeah, so far the flights has been just 24 minutes long, so not that long. Tower at Manchester's just come online. Oh, guess what? There's a plane just about to leave Dublin, so there's another plane on the ground there. Oh, there you go. We've just hit. We've just hit the. We're about to hit the glide slope, I think. So I can put that down to 5 knots now. 8 miles to the runway. Not far. Gear can come out. Flaps can go full. And then we'll set this down to 136, which is today's landing speed. The same landing speed we had back in Dublin, actually. What a coincidence. I mean, we're carrying about the same level of fuel and passengers, so that's expected, but still. This thing can't slow down in time for the flaps. There you go. It's slowed down enough, and I'm happy with that. Right, we're on final now, pretty much. Just 5 miles out. I'll take control of the plane. I'll take control of the throttle now as well. I'm struggling to keep this plane's like descent path correct, but it's going. It's good at the moment. Oh yeah, the retractables can come on, and these go into continuous. And we're a bit too low, unfortunately. While I was changing the, while I was like setting up all the lights and everything, it was that happened. So we're now back on track. I'm not awesome at these landings, am I? This looks like default FSX scenery to me, so I think installing that UK 2000 scenery while obviously in the game didn't work, which I did expect. I didn't get the minimums warning this time. That crazy buzzing sound was a bit weird.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I just set the auto brakes like absolute last minute. I didn't arm the spoilers either. Didn't seem to matter though, because I managed to get this thing to stop. Flight time was 28 minutes. And we vacated. That's going off. How nice was that landing then? It felt pretty smooth.
May have shifted during the flight. If you require assistance when deplaning, please remain seated until all passengers
230. No. I had exactly the same FPM both flights. What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that, eh? Very sharp corner, like first thing as soon as you land here. That's a bit odd. Start the APU ready. Whoa, bit of a sharp turn, that. Pretty crazy. Right, let's get the ground chart up. That's the docking chart. Let's just go in the first bit. Gate number 53. Should we say 53? 50. We haven't got 53. Okay, we'll just say gate number 1 then. And handling agency. Got any notice on that? Gates 2 to 8, and we use service air. So gate 2 and service air. So gate 2 is the next one along, so I'm happy with that anyway, I don't really care. So let's get rid of those charts then, I'm happy with that. And this is it. Obviously, this isn't the UK 2000 scenery, this is definitely default scenery. I know the difference, you can tell. Still, oh well. We're here, so not bothered. I haven't got a clue where the marshaller is. He's got lost. Obviously. I'll stop there. Go on to the APU power. And there, we've just disconnected that. So deboarding. Why is it reading that numbers? It's reading the number 7. It's reading it as 5 automatically. Okay, it wants to think 158, so... Really, GSX? Okay, just forget that. It's bugged out, clearly. What was that about? No, whatever. Right. All the doors can go open. Ground connections, that can go on. APU's off. Those are all off. Off. Fuel pumps are off. I will leave it in the turnaround state. For another, let's just pretend there's another pilot going to pick it up, I guess. That's it. Okay, so that's our plane. All parked up. Lovely. So I've fired that. Let's go ahead and get disconnected from Vatsim. Pop that off. Okay, yeah, this stream I think has hit the record for the longest. The longest ever. Yeah, the FPM wasn't the same. It was -214 and then -213. Oh well. Very close though. Extremely close, in fact. They're my best landings yet, apart from one I did into Billund. That was 208. That's my best. Pretty good though. And then, out of all the flights I've done for virtual Ryanair, I think I've done like 9. Only one of them was a shocking landing. So, not bad. I'd say that's on par with real life Ryanair, really. And there is obviously that other summer tour there. So the other summer tour, I'll show you now. Obviously I did the other tour earlier. So this tour is Stansted to Dublin, Dublin to Copenhagen, Copenhagen to Kaunas, Kaunas to Tel Aviv, Tel Aviv to Paphos, Paphos to Thessaloniki, Thessaloniki to Malta, Malta to Bologna, Bologna to Malaga, and Malaga to Frankfurt, and Frankfurt to Stansted. That's that rule there. So that's all that done. So I'm happy to leave this game here now. Actually, let's get into a cold and dark state. Why not? And that's the next step, is to turn off the ground power, and that should hopefully just by turning off everything there. That should be everything off. I think that is literally everything off. So I don't know why it's still making a noise. And that's it, cold and dark. So yeah, the A-plane is making no noise. It's actually the GSX that's making the noise. Oh, okay then. I think we can leave this very long stream here. So Just wait for this to catch up, obviously. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this stream. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.